Tiger Woods' mother instilled a passion for golf in her son before the age of 2. And the killer mentality that his parents engraved into his head began to pay off from early on.
This is Eldrick Tiger Woods. And Eldrick is an accomplished golfer. He wins tournaments on a regular basis and has shot close to par on 18-hole courses. Incredibly, Tiger here is only 5 years old.
His mother taught him that no barrier could stand in the way of his dreams, never imagining that her lesson would ultimately lead to disgrace.
When I take him from the tournament to the country club, some of them reject us. I said, Tiger, it's their problem. It's their ignorance. You cannot control other people's action or control their mind. You only control yours. And be proud of who you are.
However, despite his incredible abilities, neither of his parents could foresee the hell their son would begin to live, let alone little Tiger. His greatest talent would end up becoming his darkest nightmare.
Many of you have cheered for me, or you worked with me, or you supported me. Now, every one of you has good reason to be critical of me. I want to say to each of you, simply and directly, I am deeply sorry for my irresponsible and selfish behavior.
Tiger Woods' win at the 2019 Augusta Masters was one of the most exciting in the history of golf. His family, his mother, and all his loved ones left behind 11 years of public scandals, infidelities, and injuries. He dedicated the triumph to all of those who'd been with him since the beginning.
It was really nice for me to see that he won again, after having some difficulties for a number of years. I don't even know how long, actually, 10 years long. I just know he's so good at playing golf that if his body was okay, I knew that he could still win tournaments.
Rudy Duran, Tiger Woods' first coach, will never forget the day Tiger Woods walked into his golf club.
Well, the first time I met him, his mom brought him over to the golf course, and he was, he's not very big, he's only 4 years old. And so I said, well, let's check it out. So we went down to the driving range, and he took his driver out and he went, hit 4 perfect shots in a row, with a little bit of draw, like 50 yards, 40 yards in the air. And I go, oh my gosh. He said, I would love to help him, and he can play here anytime he wants. He was way better than any 4-year-old I'd ever seen. On the golf course, at 4 years old, he was like 24 years old. He was like very mature for his age. He was able to talk about golf course strategy, pick his own club selection, read his own greens. He dreamed about playing golf. He would very much wanted to play tournament golf, play on the U.S. Open. When he was 5 years old, he would talk about winning the U.S. Open, winning tournament from the PGA Tour.
And he didn't win just one, but 3 trophies on the U.S. Tour. In total, he's won 15 majors, only 3 behind the glorious Jack Nicklaus.
I mean, I think he would like to beat Jack Nicklaus's record, but I think he just loves to play golf. And so that's what motivates him to play. And he loves to compete and win. So he likes to win tournaments.
It's unimaginable to think that at one point, golf courses were closed to Tiger Woods.
So most golf courses, when Tiger was 4 or 5 years old, didn't really want kids out there. So that's why they had the age restrictions. And so when you went to the golf course, you weren't thought of as embraced. They kind of like, anything bad happened, juniors did it. So I provided him access. He could go to Hartwell Golf Park and play golf anytime he wanted. All the other golf courses in the community was difficult for him to get on the golf course. A lot of them had age restrictions and also access to equipment, because junior clubs, they weren't very good then. And so I got his first full set, and I custom fit it, had it custom made to fit his body size.
And although many say he was pressured by his parents, Rudy defends their efforts.
Well, they were super supportive. And they did not push him to play golf. They let him play golf.
The last time Rudy played with Tiger was when he was 15 years old, but it's impossible for him to forget his place.
We were near the green, and it was a little bit wet because it rained a little bit, and the grass was not really very thick. It was kind of dirt and grass mixed. And then there was a bunker and the green, and the hole was cut near the bunker. And he hit his sand wedge, took the ball right off the top of the grassy mud. Ball went straight up in the air, came down, hit on the green, and rolled to like this far. It's still one of these days, one of the best shots I've ever seen. So he was able to hit this. He was probably 6 at the time. It was amazing.
It's possible that the winning mentality Woods cultivated since he was very young is also responsible for his greatest torment. The thing is, Tiger wouldn't settle for anything, and once he reached the pinnacle of his career, he had to look for happiness where it was impossible to find. However, there are legends that are also forged off the course, and Woods' personal rebirth is undoubtedly one of them. After a 26-year career, which included a decade of real martyrdom, Tiger Woods can say that he went from the peak to rock bottom. However, he got back up to reach the top again, with his mother as his #1 cheerleader in his story of overcoming.